Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to create your own lithophane and also to 3D print it. So I was able to create one that you can see. I was able to design it and also to 3D print, and I'm going to show you quickly how to design your own and also to 3D print, and I'm going to show you the entire process. So to begin, you need to go to Google and just search lithophane maker. Once you search for lithophane maker on Google, you'll be able to see several results listed. So we are going to use the first option, which is lithophanemaker.com, and then you can scroll down. You can be able to see the various types of lithophanes that you can be able to make. You can make one for lamp, for heart maker. There is also an option for light box maker. There is also light night, and many others. So for our case, we are going to use the flat option, flat lithophane maker. So the next option, it will be now to choose the image, to upload your image. So just click choose the file, and then go to where you have stored your file or your image, and then import it. So you can see I've already imported my image. It's appearing here. There is also an option to crop the image. As you can see, you can change the x-axis. There is also an option to change the y-axis. Also, you can also rectangular scale to scale the entire frame. And then on top here, there is an option to choose to change the resolution. So we shall maintain the default settings because this is just for demonstration purposes, but you can also adjust the height and the width and the depth, how thick the frame will be. There is also an option to change the base height, and other settings are also listed there. So once you have specified the settings, the next step now will be to enter your email. You can just enter your email. So once you enter the email, click create a file. So you will just have to wait a few seconds as your lithophane is being prepared. The file is being prepared. So once you have downloaded the file, you can specify where to store it on your computer. So let me go to where I've already uploaded it, and then it is in a zip file, so you just extract the files. So after extracting the files, you'll realize that this is an STL file. If we go to the properties, you can see it's an STL file. So the next step that we need to take, it is now to slice the file. So we are going to use, there are various slicing softwares that are available, but for our case, we are going to use self-cut slicer. So we are going to use the slicer of self-cut. So you can just go to www.selfcut.com, and then you can register an account. Once you register an account in self-cut, you'll be able to launch the software. There is also a version for Windows and Mac, so you can choose one that you are using, or you can use it online. So once you finish launching the software, you can create a new file. So this is a lithophane we are creating, and then I just maintain the default settings for now. So the next step will be now to import our file. So you can just go to File, and then you click Import. So just wait a few minutes as you import your mesh. Okay, so we have already imported our file, as you can see. So we would like to rotate the image, the file, so that you can be able to print it vertically. So select the image by clicking on the checkbox there, or you can just click the file on the workspace, then click the rotate tool, and then you can now start rotating your file. So I've already rotated my file. Let me move it so that we can be able to view it well. So before you slice the file and send it to your 3D printer, you have to ensure that you rotate it so that you can print it vertically, the way as it appears on the workspace here. So make sure that you rotate it and 3D print it vertically as it stands, so that you can be able to, all the details can be well visible. So once you do that, just go and then click the 3D print tool to access the slicer of self-CAD. So a new window will launch, a new tab will launch, and then you will wait a few minutes. You will see an option. If you have not used the self-CAD slicer before, you will see an option to choose your 3D printer. So like for mine, I can come here and then you can just search for your 3D printer there. So I'm using Anycubic, so let me just search for Anycubic Cobra, and then I click choose the printer. So once you choose your 3D printer, it will come with the custom profiles for the slicer for that 3D printer. And the good thing about self-CAD is it supports majority of the common 3D print FDM 3D printers. So yeah, if you don't see yours, you can also request it should be added. So as you can see, that is my file appearing on the slicer. So you can apply the settings, choose the material, the quality, the settings, and the others. So when you are 3D printing Lithophanes, it's always good to use a white PLA material because it brings out the contrast and also the details very well. So that when the light is being shone from behind, it can be able to reflect, to show very well. So it's good to use a PLA material. So that's why on my case here, the material I've chosen is PLA. And then you can also specify the settings like the layer height. I can maintain the default 0.2 as well. And then once now I am done, I just click on slice. And before that, if in any case you are not comfortable with the size of the lithophane, because as you can see on my side here, it's 100 by 100, and then you in the millimeters, so you can specify, you can scale it. As you see, there is an option to scale the file, so you can scale it so that you can be able to print a bigger version if you need to. So because I'm comfortable with my settings, I just click on slice. So we just wait a few seconds as the slicing process continues. So we are already done, so it's now preparing. So you can be able to preview by clicking on the play button here. You can also increase the speed to see how it will be printed. So once you are comfortable with the file with all the details, you just click on save the G code. Save the G code, and then you send it to your 3D printer. So once I click on save the G code, it will take you to where you would like to save your file, and then click save. So after 3D printing, I was able to have the design that is shown. After shining light from behind, it was able to showcase my design very well. So that is how to create and 3D print your own lithophanes very quickly. And in the future, we'll be able to show how to use other tools also to prepare the lithophanes. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.